Hey, everybody. Hi, Derek. First one in. We'll wait a few minutes for people to get in. Everyone who reads this title is probably immediately going to think, Zach, what the hell have you gotten yourself into this time? That's the response I hope to get from people. Because this is going to be a challenging event. Now, first off, the reasoning I'm doing this on a Wednesday instead of Friday or Saturday is because Friday, Borderlands 3 comes out. So I will be playing Borderlands 3 on Friday. Because it's going to be fun, and apparently the leaked trophy list is around the same difficulty, maybe a little bit harder than a normal Borderlands game, so no reason to not pick the game up on day one. So I'm going to be playing that on Friday. And then Saturday, our college football game for Clemson is unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but it is a 7:30 p.m. game, which I was a little surprised about. So, no way I can stream on Saturday. So, today and Friday, with today being Fallout and Friday being Borderlands. Alright, let's get rolling. You did Caravan Stories. So, how is the NA version different, though? That's kind of weird if a region stack is different. I can't think of a game off the top of my head that's done that. So, for liquor tonight, it's still bourbon, but I'm only doing 6 shots tonight. I'm going to take them in closer succession, but it's a Wednesday night. I don't want to consume absurd amounts. Got my 3 DLC packs for the start of the game. 4 DLC packs. I thought it was 4.
How about that?
That's going to be insanely helpful, given what's coming.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name?
So, people are probably wondering, what
me your
exactly
name?
do I mean by the title of this stream? And this is such a weird way of typing. We're gonna get hard. Because that's exactly how this is going to be for me. So what exactly do I mean by this? Well, first off, let's go ahead and change our difficulty to very hard. So that's our first aspect, is we're going to be playing on very hard difficulty, which already means that enemies are going to kill us a lot faster, and we're going to take longer to kill them. That's basically the only thing about very hard.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for it.
It's the rest of the
Hey,
stuff
what's
that's
your
going to
name?
cause problems.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good.
We're going to be playing on hardcore mode, which I'll
I
explain a
hope you
little
don't
bit more
mind,
about as we
but
go.
I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to
We're
pull
going
all
to
the
be
bits
using
of
only
lead
the
out.
22 caliber
I
suppressed
take pride
pistol.
in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I.
And we are not allowed to recruit companions unless for some reason it's
do?
needed to progress the story. Which it shouldn't be. It's not Fallout 4, so that shouldn't be a problem. We're going to play as a female this time. I played as a male the last couple runs. And I'm part Asian, so I'll pick part Asian. Even though none of these look particularly accurate. Whatever, I don't really care. We're just gonna go because I don't intend to be using this file for too
Well,
long.
I got most of it right anyway.
So that's the main
Stuff that
stuff
mattered.
about this run.
Okay. No sense keeping you.
Additionally, we are going to be playing as an independent.
Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Because it is the easiest. However, I am
Good.
not allowed to just straight up
Why don't you
skip
walk down
through
to the end of
each
the room?
faction's
Over
quest
by that
line.
vigor tester machine there.
I have to at least
Slow
try
now.
to do every
It ain't a
faction's
race.
quest line. I can't just skip through it unless it's the only option I have left.
Ooh, looking good so far.
I don't... Hopefully that won't
ahead
happen,
and
but
give the
there
vigor
is the
tester
slight
a try.
possibility.
We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Alright, so normally if you were playing on very hard and going for the trophy, you'd... Or if you were playing on hardcore for the trophy, you'd be playing on very easy. Okay, so we're going to want to up... Okay, I'm trying to think of what I want to do for this. Perception is pretty useless. I don't really see any reason to have high perception, especially because I can recruit... Oh, wait, no, I can't recruit, Eddie. I was about to say, like, I can do that, but no, I can't do that. Okay, endurance, we'll up that a little bit. Honestly, charisma is not going to be that helpful. Barter speech, because I'm just going to dump a lot of points into speech. Companion doesn't help. Nerve isn't big. We want a very high intelligence. Actually, we want to have a maxed out intelligence so we can level up faster. We definitely want points into agility. And luck isn't a bad thing to have some more of. Okay, so strength would be good for carry weight, but I'm only going to drop it down to 4. I'm going to drop charisma to 4. We're going to put another point into luck and another point into agility. Alright, let's roll.
Look at that.
I'm going to take everything
Your
here.
brain's some...
Hardcore does not activate just
Well,
yet. It doesn't activate until we
good.
leave Doc Mitchell's
But that
house,
don't
so we
mean
can
them
do whatever we
wrong.
want for the next few minutes.
Leave you nuttered in a bighorn and drop it. What do you say you take a seat in
So
my...
you did Midnight Deluxe, Mayo, Massagey, Little Adventure. I actually still need to play Planet RAX. I own it, I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. We're going to need doctor's bags, because that is now the only way to heal crippled limbs. You can't use stim packs on them. Oh, I had a high enough repair for that? Well, okay. I'm not going to complain. Extra weapon. Oh, I have a high enough science right now? Really? I guess that makes sense because my intelligence. Create some extra stim packs for sure. Yeah, Little Adventure on the Prairie. That's one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. He doesn't have a whole lot of other stuff that I need. Alright, so let's just keep going.
All right.
I'm just gonna skip through this because I've done this multiple times before and I'm not gonna care much about it today. It doesn't matter because I get to pick everything myself. So if I pick the top option for each, it gives me melee, speech, and survival. Actually, speech and survival are both very good for this. Well, speech is for sure. Survival, a little bit hit or miss. What do I want to rely on for my third, though? I don't know. I probably need to rely more on sneak. Guns is pretty good, though. I'm not going to rely much... Shut up, alarm. I'm not going to rely much on energy or explosives. Lockpick's so low right now, though. Well, sneak's actually starting out pretty high, so... Let me dump these into lockpick, because that's kind of low for early because science is actually okay.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I
Yeah,
got
like I
a
said, I'm only
form
going
for
to
you
take
to
like
fill out so I
6
can get
total
a
tonight,
sense
but
of
they're
your
going to be in
medical
quicker
history.
succession because it's a
Just
Wednesday
a
night.
formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
All right, so I need to think about this seriously though. That's not very good. Uh, that isn't bad, but it's not great. Now that might be useful because I tend to be outside. I tend to be playing more during the in-game days. Hey, Invisible, what's up? Oh, that's good. Definitely take that. Oh, wait. Wait, okay, so that drop, the only one of those that I need is guns. The higher barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech is going to be more advantageous. That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we'll take those.
All right,
Invisible,
I
we're
guess that about
playing
does
a
it.
challenge run
Come
of
with me, I'll
Fallout
see
New
you out.
Vegas. One that I'm wondering exactly how brutal this one's going to be. Yeah, I mean, I don't recommend anyone to platinum Wolfenstein 2 unless you really have a death wish. And, you know, a lot of drugs or something. But yeah, Invisible, we are playing Fallout New Vegas, one of my all-time favorite games. And we are going to attempt to beat the game with a lot of restrictions placed. We have to complete the game on very hard in hardcore mode, which we're going to cover in a second. Plus, we can't recruit any companions. And we can only use the suppressed 22 caliber pistol. Because the rest of the requirements weren't bad enough. I'm looting a bunch of stuff from the house just so I can sell it later. Gonna need a lot of caps. So basic... No, get up. So yeah, this is gonna be tough. And I'm not just gonna blast through the game as quickly as possible like with each faction. I have to actually try to complete the stories for different factions. Yeah, Wolfenstein 2, I mean, I enjoyed the game well enough.
Here,
But it's still
these
not,
are
you know, the
yours.
greatest thing in the world.
Well,
Thank you for patching me up. And turn on hardcore mode. So in this mode, Stimpaks heal over time and don't heal broken limbs. Radaway works over time, which really doesn't matter much in this game, honestly, because radiation isn't that big a deal. Ammunition has weight, which also, thankfully, will not be a huge deal. Dehydration, starvation, and sleep deprivation are all dangerous. So basically, you have to eat, drink, and sleep to avoid negative status effects, eventually including death. When it comes to Wolfenstein, though, New Order was great. I absolutely loved New Order. Yeah, I mean, you've done it a lot of times, but New Order actually did it really well. Like, I mean, I absolutely loved New Order. Don't care about any of these. Alright. Yep, all the meters. H2O is already its... Wow, that's not good. Alright, this is going to be terrible. Okay, the lightweight leather armor is better at the moment. Well, actually, yeah, lightweight. That's the best armor I've got right now. Gunrunner's Arsenal, great. Eventually, I do want to do Wolfenstein '09. Now that I know you can do everything with 2 people. AKA 2 consoles. Took that. But, oh, Sierra Madre, okay. Basically, what'll happen is, with Wolfenstein as well as Far Cry 2, I'll do them eventually.
Doc Mitchell was patching up. I've got
Hopefully in the near
supply-
future. I just don't really have that much time at this exact moment because I'm about to move. And that's going to be taking up a lot of my time. It's going to be taking up a lot of time for gaming and streaming as well. But I am definitely really excited about it. Alright, so as much stuff as we can. Okay, please tell me he has a .22 caliber pistol. He does. Good. At least we got that out of the way. Alright, so as for other stuff, we're actually okay on stim packs for the moment. We're gonna pick up some early food and water. Oh, wow, mutt fruit helps you with both. Oh, that's kind of nice. So yeah, we are going to stockpile as much food as I can. Also going to pick up a doctor's bag. The good thing is, we at least have the canteen, which is really good, because that'll allow us to have some help when it comes to the water aspect. But yeah, we're playing this today, and then it's going to be fun because finally get to play Borderlands 3 at the end of the week on Friday. After all these years of waiting. I hope it's going to be good. I've heard good things about it so far. Alright, so we now have over 600
Give me a
caps.
shout
That's
if you
good.
need anything.
That's actually very good. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely good things that come from just playing games for fun and stuff. I did that with Wolfenstein New Colossus. I do that with these Fallout challenge runs. Which Vault Hunter will I choose? I don't even know what they are. I legitimately don't even know what they are in this one. Because, to be as strange as it sounds, this game kind of snuck up on me. I was more... For whatever reason, I kept thinking the game wasn't coming out until late September. It's coming out Friday, the 13th. I just realized that it's a Friday the 13th. So, I really don't know much about the game, strangely. What leak are you talking about? Was it the whole thing about, like, only releasing the games on a certain store?
Now, see the sarsaparilla
Varmint rifle, it'd be great if I could use it. But I
bottles on the
can't.
fence there?
I'll sell the other stuff
Take
later.
this and try to hit a couple of them.
Can I actually just knock these down? I can, but that's not going to count.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
That's unfortunate. I
Try
wanted to
crouching
save
down and staying
ammo.
Still. It'll help your aim.
What news?
Well, that's a start.
Well, I actually do have to... I never knew you actually had to shoot him. We're going to complete her tutorial. We'll talk to Victor, see if he says anything
Howdy,
early.
partner.
Oh, he's going to add something to the map marker. That's always good. Yeah, what's the news? I mean, I might have heard it, but whatever it is, I'm not thinking of it exactly. Well, yeah, I know today's 9/11, because I was in school the day that it happened. But I don't think that's the news that we're talking about here. It's also bad because I can't really sit and wait outside of a store for more 22 ammo to become available because I'll get hungry and thirsty and need sleep. So that's an unfortunate consequence of this that I wasn't really considering at first. Yeah. Oh, that's messed up. Yeah, that's very messed up. Bubblegum doesn't help your food. Huh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. I didn't hear about that. I mean, the one thing that might have stopped me from buying the game was
Hear that up on the ridge
how
behind me there?
badly
We
they
got some
messed
geckos
up
to clear
the
out.
Borderlands
Bunch of little
1
monsters is
remaster.
what they... Let's see.
Because I'm still kind of unhappy with what they did with Borderlands 1's remaster with the Mad Moxie DLC.
Okay.
Both the fact that it exists and the fact that it's so broken. Okay, that still does a decent amount of damage. Surprisingly. I mean, I know it's a low-level gecko. Okay, you know, that's not the most discouraging thing in the world. Yeah, I've seen worse things. And the main problem is going to be I don't have a lot of ammo. When it comes to Borderlands 3's classes, I'm most likely going to pick a soldier class.
See?
I've always
Getting
been
the hang of
partial
it.
to the soldier
There's
class
2 more
due to the
wells that still
machine
need
gun,
clearing.
the turret.
Shouldn't take more. Come with me.
That's always sort of been my personal go-to. I don't know, maybe I'll go with... Maybe I'll try something different, though. I mean, I assume I'm going to play through the game multiple times anyway. Shut up, alarm. So I'm also looking at, like, Siren's usually pretty good. Especially it wasn't like Borderlands 1. Okay, I'm going to let her take care of these guys, because I don't have much ammo. They'll be okay.
Come on.
Yeah, soldier classes have always sort of been my go-to. Or they've always been what I think to be the best to play as. Mecha, okay. Sounds good. Alright, so she's gonna die down there. That's too bad because I don't feel like wasting my ammo. I'm gonna let Sunny do all the work instead. I'll be curious to see if she has any unique dialogue for it. But I'll probably need to... I'll look at the classes when the game comes out and stuff and get a better look at everything. Oh no, Grandma Sparkles is dead! Even though it's not Grandma Sparkles, it's a different one, but still. Alright, Sonny, don't die here because I don't want to use any ammo. Where's your dog? What happened to your dog? Because now that I realize I can't really wait around for stores to restock supplies. Yeah, Siren can usually be pretty good, so we'll see.
Ah, hell's bell. Some people, well...
Well, thank you for doing all the work for me. And I'll do one more quest for the extra XP. That can't hurt. Yeah, only 6 sirens can exist at once. So there was Lilith, Angel, who's now gone. Lilith is in the game, but she's an NPC in this one, as expected. So this is a new siren. I don't know what happened to the siren from Borderlands 2 that you could play as. Yeah, the Borderlands lore is kind of interesting because I feel like there isn't that much of it. Like, I feel like there's a lot we don't know about sort of the history of that world. Angel is no longer with us as of the events of Borderlands 2. The main story of it, she gets killed. At least I think that's what happened. Maybe she survived, like, holographically or something, but I think that's what happened. I won't say spoiler anymore because the game is now, like, 10 years old. Actually, that's not true. It's, like, 7 years old. But it's still a bit old. And actually, I should probably make sure I go ahead and save, because I haven't saved yet. I don't know if I have autosave on either. Alright, we're going to try to avoid combat as much as possible until I have some more ammo. Because I'm pretty low at the moment. So now that we're up here... Oh, I don't have a shovel! Why do I not have a shovel? Of all the things to forget, I forgot the shovel. I got the snow globe. Alright, I'll have to come back here later then. Got the Brock flower. Time to lead an army of bugs. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I know that there's a lot of lore to the series, I just don't really know it. I think it's said that it takes place in, like, the 29th century, and I know some of the backstory of it. Oh, that rat scorpion is, he's booking it. See what happens when he comes into town. I'm kind of curious. Oh, he flee. He doesn't actually come all the way here. Huh. What do you know? It's interesting. The music's still playing, though. Alright, let me go and down this. Oh, my pop filter. Let me go ahead and reattach this. Guess I didn't have it tightened down well enough today. My setup's a little bit weird. Alright, let's run on over here and see what we can find. There's some other item. It's one of the Brock flower and Xander root and stuff. Victor, do you want to, like, help out here and maybe kill something that's in the yard for me so I don't have to do it? Because there are giant praying mantises here. And that one bit me. And you could have helped, but you didn't. What kind of friend are you? And now you're going to block the door to your cabin that I wanted to come in and raid? Okay, what can we get in here? I'm going to take stuff to sell. The good thing about this run, one of the few good things, is that the ammo having weight is going to become kind of a non-issue. Because 22 caliber rounds are very, very light. So thankfully that's not going to be too big of an issue. So that cuts out one of the issues with the difficulty. Of course, it doesn't excuse some of the other things that we're going to have to deal with. I'll need to make sure to sleep at some point. Now, thankfully, the sleep takes the longest to hurt you. But it still does, so that... I do need to be a little bit careful about that. Actually, everything's okay at the moment. So we can wait a little while till we have to do anything. But yep, this is life now. A 22 caliber suppressed pistol on basically the hardest difficulty you can play for this game. And not be allowed to recruit any companions to help. As well as not being allowed to just skip straight through the game. Because I'm not going to let myself do that, because what kind of a challenge would that be? Because realistically, the hardcore mode trophy... Oh, there's a shovel, I need that. Isn't really that bad, because you can play on very easy to negate all the damage issues. And really, most of the issues can be negated by playing on very easy. And then you can just speedrun the game on independent by skipping through everything and be done in about 4 hours. If you want to do it that way.
Let me see what you got. Go.
Because if I did that, then the only thing I would have to deal with would be the final battle.
Bad, see?
Alright, so let's also make a gecko steak, because that might give me some... Does that give you XP? No, it doesn't. Ah, I thought that gave you XP. Okay, so we gotta go meet Trudy to finish off this little side quest. It would be hilarious if I, like, got through this without dying or something. I know that's not going to happen. Because I'm going to be at least trying to get through all the combat encounters and stuff. But you never know. Might be able to be surprisingly good at it. I also need to make sure I have enough caps to get onto the strip.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends
I can't quite
this town to
pickpocket
the
him.
ground. Got it?
I don't have a high enough
We'll
sneak
keep
skill
that in
yet.
mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
Higher sneak skill should negate a lot of the damage problems.
Well, you've been caught.
I love how your character has made such a thing in the Mojave before this. Yet they don't seem to understand anything about the world. I'll take a look at your broken radio. Hi, Miller dude. What's up? Do I have the skill? I do. Perfect.
Feeling thirsty?
Shut up, alarm.
You're welcome.
I'll take the extra caps and the fame. We're not going to deal with that side quest right now, though. Wait, why do we have 2 people with Fan 2000 in their name? I'm now confused, and I'm not even inebriated. Oh, you uploaded a video? Nice. But we are playing some Fallout New Vegas challenge run. Very hard, hardcore mode, no companions, 22 caliber suppressed pistol only. As that sounds like the way to play this game.
That's close. We got.
I will help you out if I can. At some point, but not yet. I don't have high enough skills to deal with some of this yet. Get that as well. We're gonna need 2,000 caps soon. So far, it's going okay, but we're also only 35 minutes in. Or 37 minutes in, according to the stream. Alright, so we don't want to continue on with that quest just yet. Okay, so we're supposed to go to Prim. But I'm not going to do that because that takes too long. So we're going to go directly east. And we're going to cut across the wasteland and do this as quickly as humanly possible. And let's go ahead and make a save. It's been a while. I actually made that at 8:30 p.m. But hey, Borderlands 3 in a couple days, Miller. Very excited for that. I'll be streaming that on Friday. So very excited for that. Can't wait. I've been waiting for that for years. I mean, I liked pre-sequel enough, but it definitely wasn't as good as 1 or 2. I mean, it's the first game I'm buying this year. At least on release day, or anywhere near release day. Because, like, Sekiro came out this year, didn't buy it. What else is there? Days Gone, Rage 2. Crash Team Racing. But I mean, this is one of the few games I'm buying on release day. The other ones being, I'm going to get Modern Warfare Remastered on release day, but I don't know if it's going to get here on release day. Because I've got it, I ordered the Dark Edition from GameStop that has the night vision goggles and stuff. We'll see if it's a ripoff or not, because it very well may be. We'll see, though. Hopefully it's not. I think it's funny how they recycled the concept from Modern Warfare 2 when Modern Warfare 2 did the same thing. Yeah, I did hear about the new Resident Evil it looks like a World War Z style online multiplayer game or multiplayer based game. That's depressing because, you know, when you think about it, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because most of the Resident Evil games that followed that pattern did not do that well. And Resident Evil 7 was good. Resident Evil 7 was very well liked. It was a fun game. It changed up the whole formula of the series a little bit and got it back more to that survival horror. And then now they're coming along with a more multiplayer-driven one. And that's not what Resident Evil needs. I mean, I enjoyed the co-op from, like, RE5 a lot. And I don't have a problem with that. But I don't think it's the direction they need to be taking for a lot of the games. I think they need to go back to what they're known for. That is the whole survival horror and puzzle aspect. Which we, again, got to see on display again in Resident Evil 5. Or in Resident Evil 7, I mean. No, I still have not played Resident Evil 2, surprisingly. Now, people have told me that it's not releasing any more DLC. That the base game, the costumes and stuff, and then that one extra mode that came out are the only content for the game. Which means at least I won't have to go buy more DLC. That's what I've heard. I don't know entirely how true that is. But if that's true, then I really need to go ahead and pick the game up at some point. I guess I'm waiting for it to go on a good sale. See like a complete edition on sale for like 20 bucks or something, and I'll pick it up. Especially since it's been made a lot easier since you can use the bought items. The, not necessarily coins, but like upgrades and stuff. The infinite ammo weapons and all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of surprised it's considered as difficult as it is, though, before that. Aw, Snuffles is injured. Can I help you, puppy? Hey, we helped the puppy! Even though it's a mole rat puppy. And my puppy would be very angry if I called that puppy a puppy. Okay, let me think for a second on this. Let's get sneak up. I want to be able to have that higher. Medicine, let's get lockpick to 25. Science is already above 25. Dump the rest into guns and barter. Oh, that's actually not that useful, but... Shut up, alarm. Let's take the perk that makes us level up faster. Kim Possible? Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it back in the day. Not in a long time, though.
Hold up. There. If you want to get to New Vegas, you better... I'd noticed Snuffles limping.
Wow, we gained NCR fame out of nowhere.
Have you ever...
Yeah, I could take care of your Deathclaw problem with my .22 caliber pistol. Well, if you give me a side quest, maybe I'll look into it. I probably won't, but at least I know it's there. That's not what we want to deal with, though. Because Deathclaws are bad. And dangerous. And deadly, and not fun to deal with in this current playthrough. Okay, let me look at the map real quick. Okay, that's Black Mountain. We're going to miss Quarry Junction if we go up the main road. I-85 trading post is somewhere in here. That's where we want to go to next. Oh, bark scorpions? Well, we can just avoid them. Not worry about bark scorpions. I'm much more worried about the eventual death claws, because I cannot outrun them. I have no chance of outrunning them. And I want to get to the gun runners as soon as possible so I can buy some 22 ammo. Because they're a good constant source of it. Okay, so we have to get lucky here and not have death claws spawn in a bad spot. And there's one right there that we have no chance of killing. We do not want to get into a fight with a Deathclaw. We will not win on this challenge. It sees me. Uh-oh. Okay, that's bad. I'm dead. I'm dead. Damn it. F off. One hit. Oh, that's fun. That's very hard hardcore mode. One hit kill. At least I saved like 2 minutes ago. So it's okay. Man, this is gonna be terrible. If that's gonna be a problem. Yep, Death Stranding. Oh, I have to talk to you again. Okay, I'm gonna save after this. Let's go ahead and make an extra save so I don't have to deal with them anymore. As for Death Stranding, I'm gonna play it at some point, most likely. But I feel like it's gotta be one of the most mysterious games I've ever seen. Like, there's some information about it, but just everything is just so mysterious surrounding it. It's just all kind of a weird situation of a game. I mean, it could be great. It's Kojima, and Kojima's obviously everyone knows who he is. He's famous in the game development world. I'm personally not a big Metal Gear fan, but you never know. If the game is done really well, it could be fantastic. You never know. There's also Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which that comes out in like October, I think. That's not that far off. Got a new location discovered for more XP. Yeah, there's that. There is... What else is there? There's Outer Worlds, which I'm really, really excited for. If they turn out to properly do Fallout in space, then I'm extremely intrigued. Because it's been so long since we've had a real, legit Fallout game. And I mean, I know that's technically not Fallout, it's technically Obsidian's new masterpiece, or potential masterpiece. But given they had more than 18 months to work on it, I expect it to be superior to other stuff. What saw me? A Deathclaw? What's he gonna do to me? He's probably gonna come eat my holes. Because I'm a female, he's gonna come eat all my holes, and I don't want to deal with that right now. Oh, that's a lot of Deathclaws. That's like 3 of them. Let's get the high ground here. I mean, I can watch the videos after the streams, but I tend to have issues if I, like, flip around screens and stuff on stream, so... Oh, this is bad. I don't have much ammo for this. And you can't mountain climb in this game the way you can in Skyrim. I'm now in a hole, surrounded by Deathclaws. Maybe. Okay, I need to get past this to somewhere that I can stay alive. If I was using just about any other weapon, this might be possible. I might be able to finagle my way out of this. Yeah, I can definitely watch it after the stream, though. Oh! Oh, I can't get in. Crap, it's a safe house that I can't get into. NCR, where are you when I need you? I don't want to make a save, though, because there's the risk of saving at a time where I start getting killed every time I respawn. Yep, overall hardest difficulty as well. Because you can play the game on very hard outside of hardcore mode, and you can play the game on hardcore mode in very easy difficulty. Or you can do the stupid thing that I'm doing and play them together. Yeah, pretty much a masochist Midden Squad style challenge, but worse than most anything he's come up with so far. Even Midden Squad has not done this challenge yet, and I feel proud. I honestly am more curious to see if it's even possible. I mean, I think it's going to be possible. It should be. Because, for the most part, I should be able to level up and complete stuff in stealth and through speech challenges. So, maybe it won't be that bad. I think hardcore mode is sometimes a little bit exaggerated. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not, like, easy by any means. It definitely makes the game harder. I don't intend to give up. I really think I can do it as long as I'm willing to accept the fact that there may be times where I have to use speech checks and stuff to get through stuff instead of fighting through it.
You need water?
But that's about the worst thing
If you're
I have
low
to
on
deal
caps,
with.
I've also got
You have junk. But I will sell my... Oh, actually, no, I want to keep my shovel because I can use it to dig stuff. Take it, sell everything. Doggy treat? When did I pick that up? Because I need 2,000 caps to get onto the strip. Perfect, I got 1,000, so we're halfway there. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a point where I ever have to call this one off. I don't think it's ever going to get there because I should be able to get through everything. At least that gets me in trouble. I should be able to get through with speech checks and stuff. I still haven't taken my shot, so... Set the timer one more time for tonight. Because it's a Wednesday. This weekend will be fun, though. I mean, Friday, get to stream Borderlands 3. Saturday, we got a football game to watch. Big college football person. I'm just glad that college football season's back, though, because life is so boring without it. For me, at least. And Clemson's already doing great so far this year. So that's even better. And I'm a little bit surprised we got the 7:30 time slot for this coming game. I know that we're the #1 team in the country, but I'm a little bit surprised that we got that time slot, given that Syracuse got dogged by Maryland last week by like 40 points. The time may have been set before that game, so maybe that's why. Now, I'm more surprised that Charlotte, a school in Charlotte, North Carolina, that's basically a much lower level team, that we got a 7:30 game with them. Perks of being #1, I guess. I'm very shocked we got 7:30 for them, because that game's going to be over after the first quarter. Hi, Gizmo. Yeah, I mean, Red Dead 2, apparently they released some kind of new update.
Welcome, sir.
I don't really know what all it added. Okay, so hollow points increase damage and damage resistance. That's okay, though, because I can sell some weapons. Do you have an extra 22 caliber pistol for me to sell? Or for me to purchase? You do. And they're cheap, so I need one that's fully repaired. Maybe now I can start selling all my extra ammo that I don't need. Perfect. Now we actually have a little bit of ammo again. Minecraft Bedrock Edition? Wait, what? I thought Minecraft Bedrock was purely like a PC thing. I have not heard anything about that. Bands do I listen to the most? Music genres am I into? Let's see. I listen to a lot of country. Yeah, I know, you, probably, coming from people. I grew up in the Southeast. I've always been a country fan. Luke Bryan, Kelsey Ballerini, stuff like that. Maybe for her, it's more because I have a massive celebrity crush on her, even though she's married. Around Christmas, that was like, what, 9 months ago? If we were getting it, we probably would have heard more about it by now.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick.
That's who I wanted to talk to about guns. I want ammo.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. For general supplies and other services.
Oh, around Christmas it might be added. Well, yeah, I haven't heard anything
Have a
about
look.
that. Any YouTube bans? Nope. I know nothing about YouTube bans. Ooh, that if I traded that, I'd lose money, so it's not worth it. Nothing else I can sell at the moment, but that's okay. So I now have over about 300 rounds. I listened to them. The script is one of my personal favorites. I really like the script. I know they're a like a British or no, not British, Irish band, and I've always really liked them. I followed them for a long time. I've been to a couple of their concerts and they were awesome. Like they put on 2 really good concerts both times I've seen them.
Here.
Shut up, alarm. This is not the right time for this. Oh, this is terrible. That's a Freeside Thug, one of the weakest enemies in the game. This thing did that little damage. This is not going to be good. That is not a good sign. Country song, what would it be and by whom? Let's see. Well, in all honesty, with country, you really have to like country songs. That statement made a lot of sense, didn't it? You really have to have a certain ear for country music to enjoy it. I'm a big fan of, like, a lot of stuff by Luke Bryan. Like Legends from Kelsey Ballerini. I know you probably heard it overplayed on the radio at some point. Those are some of the main ones. There's some more, like, classics, like Wagon Wheel. Darius Rucker's cover of it's really good. It's one I've heard more than enough times down here. Get the snow globe here. We can trade it later. I want to have the extra caps for selling stuff. I'm trying to think who else I listen to. Like, I have a lot of, like, songs from, like, one song from a bunch of different artists. Sadly, I can't name a lot of them off the top of my head. I think Darius Rucker is a South Carolina fan, though, so I got to dock him a couple points for that one. You can't be cheering for the Game Coots out here now. That's just not right. You can't be doing that. I mean, your team lost in a neutral field to Chapel Hill, and then your main quarterback seemingly faked an injury to get redshirted for the rest of the year. That's my theory on that, but I don't know. I don't know Bentley, so I can't say that's true or not. They're now going to have to get carried by a former Clemson player, running back, that went to them for grad school. That I've actually had classes with. It's a super chill guy. Yeah, I do not like rap. I don't like music that's just full of swearing, so we definitely have that in common. I do like some pop music, at least older pop. Some rock and metal is good, and I'm a little surprised to say that because I didn't used to really be at all any sort of fan of metal, but I know a couple good metal songs. I've always been more pop and country.
Hello.
Okay, let's talk to them to get a little bit of work.
I have some work I need. Well, I'd prefer you not just get...
Alright, sounds good. What's the last one? Santiago. Yep. Perfect. At least I can get a few extra caps from that. Do you also have a side quest here that I can deal with?
We've got the bait. If you can recruit...
Alright, we can look into that.
Yep.
Extra side quests, we can always look into that. And sadly, I can't actually do the quest with the Van Graffs because that requires you to use a plasma rifle, and naturally I can't do that on a .22 caliber only run. I am now sad.
Evening.
Dragon Force. I think I've heard of them.
Over here.
Oh, great. We got... Oh, but the Hey, the kings are actually coming to help. Cool. As long as I injure them, though, I should get some XP. Come on, do some damage here. It'd be great if I could get a couple kills. This thing has a good AP cost.
Free side for you.
Shoot him a couple times, hopefully. Hopefully get the XP out of it when I kill him. I didn't. Oh man, we got a full-scale gang war going on here. We got another group coming in. That's a lot of thugs at one point. You don't usually get that many. You usually only get like 1 or 2 at once. I'll take the XP though. I can sell the crap. Man, I love how that woman is just like standing there like not even caring. Well, that turned into a lot more than I expected. Backstreet Boys, I've heard some of their music. I don't know who Vila is, unfortunately.
Hello.
I was hired by the Garretts to track you down.
Where would I go?
Well, sadly, my speech skill is too low. I really need to level up again. My speech skill is kind of low. There's not really a lot I can do at the moment. Sleep's okay. Okay, all my stats are fine at the moment, so we're good. Might just have to gamble a little bit. Try to get some extra caps, because we got to get to 2,000 caps. And I'm only at like 11 or 1,200. Which, I mean, I think there's another way to do it if you deal with Mick and Ralph, but it's kind of a convoluted process from what I remember. I have a decent luck skill. Like a 7. So I might be able to do this. I don't know. Oh, did I not enter the door? Well, given what I thought was lag right there, I'm going to make an extra save just in case something goes horribly wrong. That way we don't lose any progress. I bet that if I have any European viewers in here, they've probably heard of the script.
Welcome to the Atomic
Personal
Wrangler.
favorite actual, like, group. Alright, so blackjack. I'm gonna luck a 7. Let's see if I can... Well, that's a fantastic start. King against a 2. I probably would not do this in real life, but I'm going to split that. We're going to hit on the 12, 14. We're going to stay on that. Actually, we're going to stay on both. Now, this is probably going to come back to bite me in the ass. Yep, it did. Normally you wouldn't do that in a casino, and I did because I thought it was smart. 18, really? He's going to have 20. Wow, okay, I got very lucky on that. 17 versus a 9 showing. Presumably he's going to win this. Okay, even. I'll take that. Uh, 17, he's probably going to beat me. Okay, okay. SNK, I don't know who that is, actually. Yep, the house is supposed to always win now. The thing is, in real life, I've gotten fairly good at blackjack. Now that's just absurd. Because I know how to play blackjack properly. Ooh, 19. I'll take that. I know how to play it properly, but it's also luck-based. It's a video game. And the AI can cheat if they want. And it will happen sometimes. Hey, there we go. NBA. Yeah, I think you told me about that. I still need to look into that. I mean, I'm not big. I don't really care about the series at all. Now, why would you have the option to surrender? That makes no sense in blackjack. You don't surrender in blackjack. Ah, crap. I was presuming he was going to get a 10. There we go. Like, I know the rules of how to play blackjack, but there's still some luck to it. 4, 14, 9, 20. I wish you could. Like, I'm a little bit surprised you can't, like, straight up rob the casinos. Because if you could, that would make for interesting game design. Maybe you'll be able to do something like that in Outer Worlds. You never know. But seriously, why do they let you surrender in blackjack? That makes no sense. This isn't regular poker. You never surrender a hand in blackjack because it doesn't make a difference. Given he's showing 10. Dang it. Yeah, it was the right call, but sadly didn't work out. 18, you stay on that. Okay, I got lucky there. I thought for sure he was about to hit 21. Now, oh, okay. Now, this is an interesting situation right here. They're showing a 7, so you're assuming they have a 17. But if I double down... Let's double down. Let's take a risk. There we go. I have a high luck skill. Not the highest. Okay, so he's presumably got 14, so we would stay on this. And we lose. But that's the way you play it. We definitely stay on this. And then he just insults me. Stay on that. Yep. Break even. I know, I wish you could, but they don't let you do that in this game. 8 that's an 8. Hit 18. He's probably got 19 under there. Surprisingly, no. I know, but honestly, I don't mind gambling in a video game. This is a video game. And this is not real money. So, it's not a big deal. If I lose, I lose. I can just murder everyone in the casino if I really want to. 19. Yeah, if I get pissed off at this, I'll just murder everyone in the casino and just do that. Blackjack is basically, your goal is to have 21. Get as close to 21 as possible without going over it. The dealer always has an advantage due to the fact that you don't know what one of their cards is. All face cards are worth 10. Really, it's better if you just ask me any questions you have about blackjack. Because the overall rules, you have to spend a little bit of time playing to figure everything out. That's 17. Got him, yep. And this is definitely not a good way to make money. Okay, you would never normally double down on this with them showing a queen, but it's a game. And I still lost in an insulting way. 20. Break even. Hold on that. Because there are certain strategies you can use to do better in blackjack. There's certain probabilities and such you can look at. Card counting's interesting because technically it's not illegal. It's just highly frowned upon and casinos will kick you out for it. Aside from that, I don't exactly know how to do it. It's 13, he's showing 7, so presumably 17. That's 16. Take the risk. Nice. Yeah, card counting, it's technically not cheating, but it's highly frowned upon by casinos, and they might kick you out for it. And I don't 100% know how to do it. Ooh, okay, so we got a 10. This is where you double down. Okay, we break even, that's fine. No, there's no point of card counting here because it's a computer. And the AI can do literally whatever the hell it wants. I knew I shouldn't have hit that, because they would have busted if they didn't. Okay, now that's just insulting. 7. 11, that's good. 16, that's insulting. That's even more insulting. Well, I'm up a little bit. I got some XP. Let's play roulette, because it's something else. Okay, the numbers I usually bet on are 4, 14, 18, 16, 28. I like roulette, but it's pure luck. It's the most luck-based game in the casino, probably. Outside of the slot machines. We're only going to play a few hands of roulette because I don't particularly like it playing roulette. 4, 9, 14, 18, 28. Now, funny story about roulette. When I graduated high school, we went to Aruba. My family went to Aruba. And it was the first time I ever got the chance to gamble at all. Because you have to be 18 there to do it. You have to be 21 in the US in most jurisdictions. You might be able to get away with it otherwise, but I don't know. When I went there, we had been playing roulette all week. It's my mom's favorite game. And then, out of randomly nowhere, we all made the decision, like, out of nowhere, me and my mom and my dad randomly put a bunch of money on 14. 14's a lucky number for me because it's my graduation year from high school. And we all put money on it. Like me, her, and my dad randomly put money on it for one hand only, one play only. We had $11 on it. It's the one time that it hit. Oh yeah, there we go. We won $385 from that. Because it pays 35 to 1 for any specific number. And it was the one time we all put money on it. So basically, Invisible Roulette is You put your chips on a specific number and hope the roulette wheel lands on it. You can split it between 2 or 4 numbers. That'll reduce the amount of money you win. Oh, go Trevor Lawrence. There we go. I'll take that. Quit while we're on a hot streak. Gambling, it's a fun time, but you go in expecting to lose. Quite simply, you go in expecting to lose. It's just a fun waste of money and time. That's literally all it is. I know that sounds stupid, but that's what it is. We enjoy doing it, and more often than not, we're drunk while we do it. Or slightly inebriated. Okay, I need to at least play 10 hands of each game type so I get a challenge completed. You go in expecting to lose, but it's fun to play. And at the same time, there's still the slight chance that you might pull something off. I just heard the sound come through, so that should be a challenge complete. Yep. Perfect. Got that done. Actually, we need to play a few more hands of roulette. So we're just going to put one ship down and try to win. It doesn't matter if I do or not, but just got to finish the challenge at least. Yeah, I mean, we don't expect to win, but if you do, it's great. And it's kind of a pastime. If you want to waste a little bit of money, go for it. Is that a 2-to-1 payout? It is. I feel lucky. So we're just going to play a few more hands so we can complete our challenge. Of course, now it goes to Deshaun. I bet on Clemson football numbers. That's how much of a fan I am of my team. Alright, I think one more will give us 10. Yep, it did. I heard the noise. Oh, there's Hunter Renfrow showing up. That's fine. I'll take my XP and go away. Level up. Fantastic. I will take the level up because I need that. Now we can up speech quite a bit and put the rest into guns. So now we have some speech skill and we should actually be able to make a little bit of progress.
Welcome to the atomic...
I'm gonna turn in my chips temporarily. Got some caps out of it, so they're a 1-to-1 exchange ratio. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's basically like loot boxes, except that in this case you actually have some chance of winning. Because in this case you actually... In some games, there's some skill to it. Not all game types, but some game types have skill to them. Blackjack has skill. Really, most poker game types have skill involved. Maybe not always a huge portion of it, but they do involve some amount of skill. Roulette is basically luck. Slots are 100% luck. Craps is a game I wish I could learn. I've just been lazy about learning it.
Hey.
Because it gives you a decent chance of winning.
I'm sure at this...
Thank you, I will take that. I can sell her other junk, so that's fine. Yeah, it's basically just a way to enjoy life and hope and pray that you get lucky. I agree it's an overall waste of money, but so is a lot of stuff in life. It's no different from going to a strip club or something. Although technically, at least with a casino, you have a chance of making money off of it versus a strip club, you're only going to waste money. Although technically, when it comes to spending money on stuff like gambling, I went to Dave & Buster's today, and I hit my 100,000 ticket mark. So I am now the proud owner of a Roomba. Something I've been saving up for 2 years. And it works very well. I let it run around the an hour earlier. It likes to hide under my chair. And it also got stuck in the bathroom at one point because it closed the door on itself. And we got lag. Fantastic. Let's make a quick save here and then quit and then jump back in real quick. Yeah, I already like my Roomba, but it decided to hide under the chair for a little while, and then it got stuck, and then it trapped itself in the bathroom twice. Alright, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick while it's reloading the save. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Much better. Yep, you gain money to waste it on bills, gambling, and strip clubs. That sounds like life. Not that I do the latter two of those often by any means. It's just a thing that people do for fun. And I mean, it's nice to just go away for a little while, have a little fun, a little bit of fantasy, etc. Enjoy life a little bit sometimes is my thought on it. Okay, please tell me the game isn't going to be just... Ah, God, this is going to suck. It may take a while for the lag to work itself out. That's why I'm so excited for... for Outer Worlds, because I feel like since they're going to have more than 18 months to make it, it's not going to be this broken. Because Fallout 4 is pretty playable. It has a few issues, but it's not usually this bad. I have no idea anything about Canadian politics. I don't know your parties, I don't know anything like that. I'm not the right person to ask about Canadian voting. I'm personally not a fan of Trudeau. But otherwise, I don't know anything about your politics. There we go. Now it's corrected. Sometimes you have to do that.
Howdy.
I wish I could just tell them that I'm going to have a credit check once I get onto the strip. So I want to try to recruit you.
I'm all...
Speech. Perfect. Recruit a real ghoul cowboy. I love how they're all just here in Freeside. Yeah, I agree not to get into real life politics. Yeah, I won't go into that because I know that no matter who I say I supported, it's going to alienate. Because a third of people voted for Trump, a third voted for Hillary, a third voted for someone else. So I'm going to alienate a majority of the population. No matter who I say. Oh, this is terrible. I'm tempted to just reset the console. This is what we gotta deal with this game. That's why I really hope Outer Worlds is good. And doesn't have this ridiculous frame rate issues. I don't even remember Fallout 3 having this kind of problems. I mean, yeah, Fallout 3 crashes more than enough, but I don't think it has this kind of problem. And that's mostly because it's on the PS3. I think if it was on the Xbox, it would have been okay. The one thing I don't like about restarting is it requires, you know, a full console restart, which it takes time and it just causes problems.
The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
It looks like it's just that one area of the world right now. Which is unfortunate because there's a lot of stuff you have to do there. That sometimes happens, though. But yeah, Invisible. For Canadian politics, I suggest spend some time learning about your candidates and then register to vote and then vote for whoever you think's best. That's really the best option for it. Everyone's got different opinions about everything.
Welcome back.
I'll take the XP and the bottle caps. I am definitely team dogs. I love dogs. I mean, I like cats too, don't get me wrong. But I've always been more of a dog person. So those meters actually don't go up very quickly. Because I have 2 dogs myself. And I love them so much. One's a 6.5-year-old black lab named Nico. And my other is a about 2-month-old black lab named Kimi Sebastian. Because I named him after Formula 1 drivers.
Welcome back.
Oh, do I have to... Oh, okay, I have to wait until I have dealt with all of them. Okay, fine. I can do that. That's fine. That's fine. Now I know. 1,300... Yeah, I have... They're black labs, and they don't give me any trouble. Black labs are like the sweetest, best dog breed you can have. Really, just labs in general. They're very sweet, very gentle, very happy, often very energetic until very late in their lives. That's fine. We're going to do this because I want to trade with them and try to sell some gear. Commander Keen, isn't that the game a lot of people are pissed off about with Bethesda? You know, us along with all the other stuff that they're pissed off about with Bethesda.
The point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to read.
Aren't a lot of people pissed off about that game just because it's like
ask for what reason?
Really broken or it's not what people wanted?
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectations.
Oh, I'm so tempted to start stealing all their stuff and selling it to the gun runners because I think I could probably get enough caps.
I understand what the issue here is.
Yeah, they got real soft fur and stuff. They're so sweet and happy and lovey. And often smart.
Never break faith with the Van Graffs.
You know, aside from the older one that I currently have that's the dumbest dog I've ever met.
Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Okay, don't want to accidentally get shot here, so we should be okay to move in now.
Welcome to the Silver Rush.
Let's see what you have for sale. You don't have any 22s, do you? Of course not. I wouldn't expect you to. I just wanted to check. Alright, I'll take the 95 caps I got out of that. Puppies are always the cutest. But I love all dogs, so it doesn't matter to me. But yes, puppies are always a joy to have around. They're so much fun to have around. They're so happy and so sweet and so much fun to have there. Actually, it's kind of funny because we have a zoo in Cincinnati. And they have a lot of cool animals there. They had tigers, lions, all sorts of birds, gorilla, or pretty much all the different types of like gorillas and other apes and such. They had elephants. They had a huge collection of like insects and stuff, which was a little bit strange, but
Welcome,
cool.
Sir Ormat.
They have these animals that are, I think they're called stick bugs. They're just about the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Okay, does that get me to 2,000? It does. Perfect. We're done. But yeah, they're these bugs that 100% resemble sticks on a tree. They're the weirdest looking things. But they exist. Okay, I didn't actually need to do that. They're so funny looking, too. You gotta wonder why they exist. Like, what purpose did they serve? They're just so strange. They're just giant sticks. They look identical to actual sticks, and it's the craziest thing. But that was fun. I got to go to the zoo, like, recently, and it was cool. I think I still actually have an extra ticket left over from it. Yeah, they're just a very strange creature.
Come on!
Okay, we're gonna kill this thug. If I can. Why is there no one else out here, like, trying to help?
Yeah!
Got him. I'll take the XP. And the body stuff to sell. This is not doing enough damage. Oh, we got him. Must have got a critical hit. Yep, critical strike. That's why. So we can sell the stuff from their bodies in the near future. Because it actually is a suppressed gun. It's got a built-in suppressor. It's called the suppressed or silenced 22 caliber pistol. The silencers are not actually silent, they're only suppressors is the correct name for them. But yeah, because it has like an integrated suppressor to it. Admittedly, a suppressed 22 caliber in real life is not going to make a lot of noise. Most other firearms, even with a suppressor, are still going to be pretty loud. Mr. Pickles, I've never seen a full episode of it. I've seen, like, Mr. Enter's video reviews and stuff of it. It looks like a very odd show. Yeah, the way they're shown... For a second, I thought he was shooting at me, which obviously he wasn't, but... Yeah, because they're not actually silencers. There's no such thing as a silencer. They suppress the noise a bit, but they are nowhere near silent.
Submit to
A suppressor on a firearm drops its voice, I don't know why I said voice. It drops its noise by about 20 decibels. It does not silence it by any means. It doesn't make a huge difference. It just makes it... It's basically the difference between eardrum damage or not. Yeah, Mr. Pickles, I would suggest not looking at it because it's horrible. It's basically this demonic possessed dog that, like, kills everyone. That's basically what the series is. I don't think you could put a suppressor on a minigun because it's a 6-barreled weapon. I've never heard of that being a thing. I don't know if it would even be possible. Kind of have my doubts on that. Alright, let's see what we can find in the Lucky 38. I know there's some stuff laying around that I can take and sell later. Nuka-Cola. The pre-war money I can sell. Oh, some of these safes have stuff in them. Yes, they do. I love how pre-war money is worth so much in this game, and it's... Naturally, it's pretty useless in Fallout 76, which kind of makes sense, because paper money would be useless in this kind of a situation. But hey, I will take whatever advantages I can get. Anything I can sell, I will take. Yeah, you can put a suppressor on an AK-47. It'll drop its sound by 20 decibels, so it'll go from the sound of a gunshot down to a little bit below the sound of an airplane launching off the launch pad. Why did I call it a launch pad? Because that's not what it is. Off the runway, I was blanking out on the name there. So it'll go down from a gunshot to the sound of a plane taking off, pretty much. But that way it won't, like, destroy your eardrums. That's really about all they do. They don't really do that much. And they're absurdly hard to get in the US. Because I don't even own any, and it's just because they're ridiculously hard to get. Okay, sleep's good. I probably need to go ahead and eat and drink here. Okay, so drinking alcohol is not a good idea. That should fix everything.
Where to, partner?
Okay, I can only go...
Howdy, partner.
Oh god, hello, other Victor. Why are there two Victors in here? That's odd.
Where to, partner?
I don't think I've ever seen two Victors at once. That's honestly something I don't think I've ever seen before. Two Victors at once. Great.
Well, hello.
Where can I drop? I'm gonna dump my snow globes on you because I found two of them.
Penthouse.
I'll take the extra 4,000 caps. Hello, Mr. House. Simple enough. I will bring the thing to you.
Enjoy your time.
Don't worry, I'll get it to you. And I get the high roller suite. Fantastic. But we're going to go to the cocktail lounge first. Because there's another snow globe here. And some pre-war money I can sell later. I think there's also a container that has C4 in it here, but I don't have a high enough lockpick skill to get to it. There it is. Okay, that was weird. I actually walked past it. Head back to the casino floor. Yeah, that's the weird thing, is like the difficulty modes in this game compared to Fallout 3. They make the game harder to play but don't give you any reward for it. hardcore mode at least gives you a trophy, but the rest of it doesn't give you anything. This hasn't been anything too difficult so far, though. I've only died once, and it was to a Deathclaw. That was kind of to be expected. Now I expect I will die more later. Because the game only gets harder. It just lags absurdly. So we'll give it a couple minutes. Okay, oh, I have autosave on. Okay, that's not bad then. I didn't realize I had autosave on, so that's going to make it a little easier. This is about 1 frame per second, or less. It's actually less than that. And we're going to make our way to the gate to hopefully fix the problem, because that tends to fix the problem. Everyone's going to ooh and ah at us walking out of the Lucky 38. Video output low. It's not really the video, it's the fact that the game is doing this. I really hope Outer Worlds is not like this. What modern shows do I watch? Not really that many. And I still watch South Park, but that's one of the few major ones. I watch The Middle because it's on Freeform all the time. I watch sometimes whatever Nick has on it, whether that be The Loud House or SpongeBob or whatever. Alright, we're almost to the gate. Just keep on slowly moving to the gate. We have an autosave here, so it doesn't matter if anything happens. I just want to try to get there. This happens every time I get to this point in the game, though. It really shouldn't. It's not normal or natural. So don't have the lockpick skill needed to get the other thing done.
Hey, look.
The
Someone's
other
coming
thing,
out of the
I know
38.
that made so much sense. The other bobblehead or snow globe, I don't know why I wanted to call it bobblehead, but the snow globe that's in Vault 21 I can't get to right now because it's behind a locked door that I don't have high enough skill for. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, 1 frame per second our way there. We can do it. You can do it. Alright, we're getting closer. I don't even know what came out in 2016. Honestly, I don't even know what came out that year. I think Rogue One came out that year, didn't it? Rogue One was awesome, the Star Wars movie. That's the main one I can think of that came out in 2016. And that movie was awesome. But other than that, I can't really remember any other movies that came out that year. Yeah, 1 frame for 5 seconds, pretty much. It's annoying, but it's just what we have to deal with this game. I mean, if I was playing it on PC, I probably wouldn't have this kind of an issue. But if I was playing on PC, there might be other issues I'd run into. Okay, I heard things every time you get to this specific point in the game. I don't know why. Okay, so it's actually going to continue on. That's kind of weird. It doesn't always continue. Okay, I may have to reset the console real quick, guys, because it's at a point where it's just being, you know, just terrible. Alright, I'll see you next stream, Derek. Next stream will be on Friday, by the way, Borderlands 3. No stream on Saturday because football. That time of year. I'm kind of hungry and I kind of want to eat something. I need to see what I have in the pantry right now. This is being stupid. Yeah, we're going to have to reset the game real quick. So I'm going to end the stream for a couple minutes. It'll be back in a second, though. Alright, we should be back online. It's weird, like, I have to cut the streams whenever I go offline like that. And, you know, stop it from going for a second. Because if I don't, it screws up the audio. I don't really know why. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know. Maybe it's... I don't know if it's some of my capture card or my computer or my PS3 or what. I've just always found that to be kind of weird. But the good thing is we should be good to go for another hour. Until we have to run into any other potential issues. Maybe we won't run into any more. I mean, I'm not confident because it's Fallout New Vegas, but you never know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Because no other people can stream PS3 games with no problem. Yeah, it's just a weird thing. I don't really know what's up with it. Always happens here in this game. And we are back to normal. Fantastic. You see how quickly that was fixed when you reset the game?
There. I have a mess. It's...
There's no reason you should have to. Oh yeah, I get copyrighted every time, like, a second of a bad music is spent on a video. It's stupid. Because, I mean, at the moment, I don't have too many copyright notices.
Oh, no.
Like, at the moment, my only notices are... Oh, I think I just leveled up twice. Alright, let's see. I can up speech pretty far here. I get to level up twice. Take that for extra skill points. Alright, let's get speech to 75. And we should be good to go on that for a while. Up the rest into guns. Hello, Benny. I'm going to kill you.
Smooth move.
You are going to come with me.
If that's what it takes to win you...
There we go. We got good enough speech skill for now, though. We won't need to up it again for a while. Not until the end game. And that was worth a lot of XP, too, for finishing that quest. Because speech allows you to skip a lot of hard segments of the game. That's for sure. It makes certain... It allows you to skip a lot of battles and stuff.
Broads are better looking at.
I have no intention of trying to beat the final battle without 100% speech skill. I just don't see it being possible on very hardcore with only a 22 pistol. It's just kind of unlikely. It's really, really difficult. Vocaloid, I don't know that, actually. Alright, Benny, let's talk.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I got...
Call it luck.
Luck is for losers. Once you were vertical, how...
I'm persistent.
Yeah. I guess that's enough scratching around at...
I got some questions. Tell me about the
House
platinum
edge, baby.
shit.
Baby, ease off the gas. You'll get a piece of the action and a sweet... You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of it. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that
Sounds
action.
like a decent idea.
But until that day... Jack, here's a start on your retainer. Don't spend it all in one place, and the prez is yours. When you're ready to saddle up, come find me down on the casino.
I don't know if I did this correctly. I don't remember this being a scenario in this. If you have a maximum speech skill, you can skip the final battle. You need 100 speech skill to do it. I knew it! I knew that wasn't gonna work. I should have known better. Why the hell did I do that? That was entirely my fault. Why did I do that? I should have known better. I absolutely should have known better. Like, I've played this game so many times, I should have known that was going to happen. If I die here, it's my own fault for being really stupid. That was entirely on me for being really stupid. Got no excuse for that. I mean, at least I can get the extra XP, but... Alright, we killed 2 of them. God, that was so dumb. Why the hell did I do that? Come on, man. I know this game. I know this game better than that. I know that that's gonna... I should have known that was gonna happen. I don't know if it's the alcohol or laziness. Probably some of both. Ah, that was so stupid.
Had enough?
Oh, man, Alright, take... Oh, crap. Well, that's what I deserve. For being stupid. I know this game better than that. I shouldn't have made that kind of a mistake. Because that's a very rookie-level mistake.
Now that you and me's got... I get... You've got a crazy drop on me here, baby. That's for sure. But baby, you...
It would be a little
You help
disappointing.
me
What's your offer?
You'll get...
And I know what you're going to do now. So we're going to murder you. With my pathetic 22 caliber pistol.
Hey! Come on!
He has a really high level 9mm. And let's, like, hide real quick. I consider myself to definitely be a gamer. It did some damage, but it's not enough to kill him because he's got a 9mm. Okay, so I'm going to have to be even more careful on this. I think the best option is going to be to try to stealth kill him. Sadly, but I think that's my best option right now. Gotta remember, very hard, they do a lot of damage to you. Sneak attack critical. Why do I get myself into this kind of situation? Okay, this is clearly not working. Of all the things that were going to give me a lot of trouble in this, this is the biggest problem so far.
Aha!
God, his gun does so much damage, though. And it's not even a good weapon. It's a 9mm pistol. With the 9mm pistol, it doesn't do that much damage. I mean, I know that his is a unique version, but... And that did nothing. Sadly, you're not protected in VATS in this game the way you are in the previous game. That did some damage, though.
I'm gonna ring your bell, creep.
Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous. I should not have this kind of problem. This is not that hard of a fight. Alright, we've almost got him.
You like
I almost had him that time. Good lord, how do I... this is embarrassing. This is honestly a bit embarrassing. Okay, you know what? What kind of drugs do I have to pump myself with? Because that's the best option for everything. I didn't even think about that last time. How about I give you a little timeout instead? Oh, I just did that. Okay, buff out. Hydra's useless. Jet. Med-X. Psycho, my one dose of Psycho. I don't know what that even does. Yeah, it's not against the rules, I just try not to use them. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Holy cow. Man, that's doing good, except that I'm now, like, probably addicted to something. Come on, go to health, thank you. Okay, take a second to heal. We're okay. Yeah, I had to hide it. I had to time him out again. Because he always causes problems. Did he heal? Got him. There we go. Got the platinum chip. With literally 1 HP left. Well, that was terrifying. And way harder than I expected. I will take it, though. Let's up guns. Okay, Bloody Mess does more damage. That's helpful. Up the damage resistance. Alright. We got that crap done. Auto heals everything. Is this where Benny's Securitron is? No, he's up on the upper floor, isn't it? We'll take all the alcohol to sell later, because we'll need it. Got a good number of caps, though. Alright, so this is not exactly where we need to end up at, but hey, at least I finally got through that crap. Yeah, I picked a female character Invisible because I like to alternate a little bit. I played as male characters my last few playthroughs of any Fallout game, so decided to switch over to female for this one. And you actually do get slightly different interactions and stuff depending on which gender you pick. It actually does make a little bit of a difference. Makes a little bit of a difference in like perks and such. So it's kind of nice. It's just a little extra touch to the game. Oftentimes you can take perks as a female that can be better than the perks you can take as a male. So that can also be helpful. I don't know if I'm going to end up using them, but it is a thing. So it's kind of helpful. Oh, the okay, I completely read that wrong. I'm an idiot. I think that perk gives you extra 10% damage against female characters. Because there's one for male characters as well. I think it's just plus 10% damage to females. Well, this actually cuts out a lot of time because I don't have to make my way all the way to Cottonwood Cove, so that actually does make life a little bit easier. So it speeds things up a little bit. We got a long way to go, though.
The eyes of the mighty kind.
Okay, we need to talk to him. Alright, so we have all the main quest options currently available. Alright, so we want to go with this one. Alright, so we need to go back to Benny's room. I forgot about this. And we need to go find him, or find his old room. I should not have to give you anything.
Oh.
I run this casino now, bitch.
Hello.
I could also gamble here if I wanted, but we're not going to do that. We already saw how well that went in the other casino. Well, how come he's allowed to have a gun on his back? I mean, I know it's a suppressed 22 caliber SMG, but still. Yeah, there's a skill named Widow. It's not for marriage, but it's just for do extra damage to male characters. So it's not really anything special. We'll take all this stuff, though, so I can sell it at some point later. Skill magazine. I may need more drugs later, so I may need to try to buy some more. Hello, yes man. Let's forward the story a bit. Skip. Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I didn't mean to pick that. What tribe should I get to know? Alright, so that should forward the story a little bit. I mean, this is 200 plus years after a nuclear war. Basically, the story of Vegas is that Mr. House was able to save it. He was basically the Bill Gates and beyond of this world. In that he had absurd amounts of wealth and technology that made it very, very possible for him to save a large area of the world. In this case, the whole Vegas Strip. So in the many years afterwards, he was able to sort of coordinate savages and groups from the wasteland and get them to lead the casinos pretty much for his own benefit. They were not turned into robots, it's just an army of robots that he currently possesses. Your objective in the main game is a little bit questionable depending on which faction you side with, but it's mostly along the lines of secure Hoover Dam for the faction that you support. Whether that be the NCR, the Legion, Mr. House, or your own independent version of Vegas. I'm now over-encumbered by a slight amount. Okay, so now that I have the platinum chip, I'm kind of curious. I haven't done it this way in a while. We're going independent because it's the easiest. It's by far the easiest of the 4 ways to complete the game. Cuts out a lot of time and just makes life a lot less stressful. So we're going to go talk to Mr. House real quick, and I'm actually curious to know what happens if you talk to him when you already have the platinum chip. Yeah, it's a well-designed story. It's a very well-designed game. And Obsidian only had 18 months to make it.
Well, hello,
You can have the snow globe.
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
So,
Give him the platinum chip.
decade. That's where the chip was. But the bomb. A great deal shall. At the moment, however, all you need to do.
Alright, we will do that for the extra XP all day long.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you
I
would.
will take all your junk here so I can sell it later.
I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now.
Baseball caps and pre-war gear is not really worth anything.
The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser produced. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not
I mean, I haven't really seen him in action that much.
weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes.
And there's a lot of questions as to which faction is truly the best to be running Vegas. Because they actually have it designed in a way that it's questionable. Like, the NCR would probably bring some amount of order, but they're a massive, just massive, sort of bureaucratic nation taking control of everything that might not be the best. And they're also focused on taxation and such. The Legion is definitely more evil, but they can at least bring control to regions without the whole idea of taxation and stuff. Now, they might enslave you if you deny them and such, but otherwise, they're generally that way. Mr. House is a massive technological mogul. He has insane amounts of intelligence within the technology sector, and could probably provide the most advancements to humanity in the
Trips
future.
to the basement are rarely so educated.
Yet he's a bit of a dictator.
I don't want you. I want you. You.
Oh, wow, we leveled up. Okay. So guns to 45. Lockpick up a little bit. Medicine up to 35. Why not? So yeah, there's never...
Penthouse floor.
They do a good job in this game of making it clear that there's not one specific faction that's necessarily the best. They all have different, like, ethical positives and
Casino
negatives.
floor.
Some of them are arguably better than others, but it's never really fully made clear. The way that, say, Fallout 3 is, where it's very clear which faction they want you to side with. And then there's, Fallout 4, where it's also never really clear, but there's definitely a clear bad guy. And it's just your decision as to which of the good guys you want to side. I think they definitely lean towards the Minutemen in Fallout 4. Really sort of whatever you want. Alright, this could take a little bit of time. Let's go deal with the Gamora.
Excuse me, but...
I'll help you out later.
Please enjoy the casinos.
Let's the Gamora first and do their side quest. Like I said, I want to actually do the full quest if I can. Or at least as much of them as possible.
Hey, no one...
I will keep my holdout weapons. Apparently I don't care about the gun on my hip.
Find yourself a girl or a guy.
Okay, I
Have some
need
fun.
to talk to you.
Hey
Who am I
there.
supposed to talk to? You're not the one I'm supposed to talk to, clearly. I won't be needing Benny's suit. I won't be needing my beer, because alcohol is actually not that good for you in this playthrough. I have a lot of it, too, to sell, which is good. I have some weapons repair kits. That's good. I'm trying to remember who I'm supposed to talk to for this. I think I need to talk to the person at the front desk. Again, I love how they don't care that I have a gun on my hip.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah.
What is there to do around here? Some speech. And what's going on in Gomorrah? Is that actually it? Because I know that there's a side quest related to this casino. Why is that not starting?
Be sure to
it?
check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses in New Vegas shake.
Oh, this casino's so weird to navigate. It's absurdly confusing to navigate. Like, I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go, is it? Because I know there's a full side quest to this casino. And I should probably actually go ahead and check my... We're fine. It's surprisingly doing okay right now.
Don't walk away.
Prostitute.
If I
Can't
wasn't
even
working
talk
right
to
now,
her.
I'd show you a real nice time.
Where? Oh, that's not where I meant to go. That's not an elevator, that's a door. Game, that you drunk, game. You more drunk than me. Okay, so that's the lower lobby. There's a whole thing down here.
Hey.
I know I gotta come down here eventually, but this isn't...
Hey there.
Ah, that doesn't help.
I'm gonna make...
Oh, crap! Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I legitimately didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. I did not want to do that. I'm sorry. I did not mean to piss you off. Okay, let's hope that doesn't end this. I didn't even mean to hit that. I didn't know that would happen. No one up here cares. Okay, so I think we're okay. If I have to fight my way through the bottom, that's fine, but just that's a little annoying.
I hope my dad doesn't find out how much money those hookers cost me.
You're a woman, what?
There's some serious shit going on between NCR and the Legion. You better not...
Okay, I can't go through that door. I know there's a specific guy you have to talk to. I don't know where he's supposed to be in the bar. He's always been in the bar when I've done this quest before. I don't know where he is, though.
There's some serious shit going on between NCR and...
And no one else is trying to kill me. So... Did I glitch the game? That's what it's starting to look like. think the game is as confused as I am.
Fiends are bad for business. NCR should do their fucking job.
You're pointing at me.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun.
I'm assuming I'm not supposed to go past you, so I'm not going to yet. Hard lock door, can't get through there. I didn't cause any trouble, sir, I promise. It's very hard, but it's not red. Where is the guy I'm supposed to talk to like, forward this quest? Okay, this doesn't seem to be a hostile area. It wasn't red. Yep, we're good. I mean, it looks like just a supply room anyway. Wow, I care so much about karma in this game. It literally doesn't matter in this game. Karma cannot be more useless in this game. It's just a storage room. It means nothing.
There's some serious shit going on between NCR and the Legion. You better not fuck with our power.
There's nothing else I can do here, though. Oh, are you the one I'm supposed to talk to? Nope. Oh, well, thank you for leaving the door open. Like, I greatly appreciate that. This is gonna help. It's gonna help a lot. Hey, it left the door open for me. He has his own stripper pole in here. I'll take your magazine. Yeah, karma doesn't even matter in this game. Not like in Fallout 3 where it's a major aspect of the game. I'll ransack all his good stuff, though. And check this area out. This is a nice room, too. Okay, so there should be a computer somewhere, something I can read and check. Food and water that I will need. Well, I thought there was like a... Are you gonna be mad at me for being in here?
Good to see you again. Hope...
What do you have? Nothing that I actually need, so... At the moment. So I'm not gonna bother with you that much more. Because that's just going to cause conflict. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure how to progress with this quest. Because I'm not really seeing any options. Because I know for a fact there's more you can do here.
I tell you, Not at Home is gonna have his day.
But I'm just not seeing any other options.
I'm gonna clip your sorry ass.
Okay, really? I accidentally click on the door and you try to murder me. Someday, probably, I don't know. He's not causing problems right now, so... Yeah, Invisible, you missed a lot of the times when he was making stupid comments previously.
What are you looking at?
Just consistently asking me the same questions over and over again. Mixed vegetables, sardines, and tea. Admittedly, all things I don't really consume. Okay, I mean, I like rice, but I try not to eat it too much anymore since I've been doing low carb for a while. Because rice is all carbs. Mixed veggies, I guess it kind of depends on the veggie, because I like some, but there are a lot that I don't like.
A piece of this. Give me some sugar.
Titan God Gaming, you're doing Horizon Zero Dawn New Game Plus Ultra Hard. I don't remember that being that hard. I would suggest make sure you have the Shield Weaver armor. I don't remember how you get it. It's been a long time since I played it. But if you have the Shield Weaver armor, it's not that bad. Makes most of the game pretty simple. And I would also probably suggest maybe do the Frozen Wilds first, because that should get you a little bit higher leveled. Yeah, if you have the Shield Weaver armor, then you're probably fine. Oh, right, I have to talk to Victor for now, for some reason. Did I go to the wrong floor? I think I did. Basil's good. I like the flavor of it. Tomatoes, I like the flavor. I don't really like the texture. Corn. Corn's always good. I don't need a lot of it, but it's good. Carrots, you know, I've never really liked carrots.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public.
I've never really been a fan, honestly. I don't know if it's the flavor or if it's the texture. Oh, God! Okay. I didn't think I upgraded. I didn't upgrade him, though. Yeah, I'm not a fan of... I think it's the texture more than it is the flavor. Because I have no problem with vegetables in, like, fried rice and stuff. But in actual, as just like eating straight up carrot, I'm not a fan. I think it's more the texture than anything else. If I had to make a guess.
Where to, partner?
Yeah, that came out of absolutely nowhere. I didn't think they had missile launchers yet. They shouldn't have missile launchers yet. Because they didn't upgrade them. Because they didn't go to the fort to upgrade them. So that doesn't really make sense. I don't know how they had that.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public.
Let's try it a second time and just see what happens.
Targeting.
Okay, so that's clearly not going to work. Because I have to do this eventually to finish the game. That's really weird, though. They're not upgraded. Because you only upgrade them once you go to the fort to put in the platinum chip. So there's no reason they should be that strong. I guess I just need to come back a little bit later. We'll just come back to this a little bit later and do it a little bit later.
Where to, partner?
Being up, you know, a little bit higher level and such. We'll just wait a little while. There's other stuff I can do.
Casino floor.
Airlines I mostly use Delta. I've always had good experiences with Delta. I don't fly a lot, but they're definitely the ones I mainly fly with. I'm assuming that if you do this after hacking the terminal, you can probably make the data still come through. That's my assumption. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just wait a little while till we level up a little bit more. Be a little bit stronger against this. A little too weak right now. I'm kind of sad that we couldn't do the Gamora side quest. It's like it didn't
Hey,
work or
have you been able to...
something.
It looks like we started getting reports from the... I swear to God, that old man...
I did my best to help you. They accept me, so it's okay. And level up. My explosives and energy weapons are at 3. That's hilarious, but it's honestly fine because it doesn't even make a difference. Let's see, what else can I take next? That's not useful, that's not useful, that's not useful. No, no, no. I mean, that's not bad. Bloody Mess gives me extra fight. Yeah, let's take Bloody Mess. The extra damage might actually be useful. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on with this side quest. By car or airplane, it depends on the distance of the travel. Is there sometimes where air travel, like, yeah, it's faster, but after you get through security and wait in line and stuff, it's not as worth it by that point in time. That sometimes happens. I mean, I honestly don't mind either because, like, car has its advantages, air has its advantages. So I don't really have a preference. It kind of depends on the travel itself. So did I not have the gun runners marked? I thought they were a marked location. I'm pretty sure they are. Because I've fast traveled to them before. That's weird. They didn't show up last time.
Welcome, sir or madam. I am ready.
Let's see. You've got some 22 caliber ammo. The hollow points might be useful. They might not be, but I'll take them anyway. Let's sell the alcohol I have, because it doesn't seem to provide an advantage in this game the way it does in 76. We're not really doing too badly, though, in some areas, like with like, food, water, and sleep. We're actually doing okay. Yeah, we got some good caps out of this. We're going to have more than enough caps for a while, which is good. I was introduced to guns. I mean, I've been shooting, like, BB guns since I was really young. But, like, actual firearms, I was 11. Is that a fiend? Oh, great. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to have to deal with right now. They might actually be able to kill me because my damage output is so low. Yeah, I definitely need to up my skills at the moment. At least they only have a caravan shotgun, which isn't that strong. Got him. Take all the junk to sell later. First gun I ever shot was just a 22 caliber rifle. Real low-end simple firearm. It's usually the first thing a lot of young people shoot, at least in the US. Because we own a few .22 caliber rifles. Those are basically just, you know, shoot squirrels, shoot cans, stuff like that. Great way to get someone introduced to it. Plus, for the most part, the ammo is really cheap. We had one time period where it was really hard to get for like a year, but nowadays it's not a problem. We got a Brahmin here. Is he gonna... Oh, that's unusual. Oh, great. Now we got two of them after me. Fantastic. Why do they have that much health for that little XP? Yeah, I own a few guns. But just at the time when I was 13, I couldn't own any. Or 11. I don't know why I said 13. Yeah, I own a few. I've got a couple of handguns, 2 rifles, 2 shotguns. Actually, 3 rifles and 2 shotguns. Some of them are grandfathered to me or passed down. If I had to say my favorite, it's probably my AR-15. Take those, take the BB gun so I can sell it later. Okay, we're gonna need a pressure cooker here soon anyway, so I'll go ahead and take the one here. Thought one of these had like a star cap on it. I guess not. Maybe that's not here. Maybe that's somewhere else. Yeah, that's probably my favorite at this point in time. That didn't heal me? What? I thought sleeping healed you. Well, that's not good. That's going to make this next part a little bit annoying. I mean, a lot of people in the US, you learn how to shoot at a very young age. We can't get a driver's license till we're 16. Now, you can't actually own a firearm till you're 18, but you can shoot one younger than that.
Whoa there.
So I got my license at 16. But I learned how to shoot at a younger age than that. Alright, let's make a save here because this may or may not go well. Alright, we've already dealt with one faction, so this will be our second faction. Then we'll still have the Brotherhood of Steel, the Ultra Lux, and the Great Khans. I'll probably speed run through the Great Khans since I don't know their storyline that well. Come on, we can make it, we can make it. We can make it. Dang it, no we can't make it. Apparently we can't make it. Let's try again since I literally just saved. It's all good. Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully with a little less failure. I didn't want to have to do that for the Gamora Omeritas, but it really hasn't given me an option. Because I couldn't forward the story. I tried and it wouldn't let me. Or I couldn't find whoever I was supposed to speak with. Come on, go to your... If I die here, it's the Pit Boy's fault. Okay, that's not my fault. That's for the Pit Boy not activating. Thankfully, I saved. I should probably heal first. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna heal first. Because this is being a bit problematic. I usually don't have this kind of trouble, but when everything kills you so quickly, it's kind of to be expected. I was wondering if this might cause me some problems. I might have to actually look at his notes. Because usually running along the wall here works pretty well. Ow. Keep running. It's all about getting close enough that they don't hit you anymore. Dang it! I almost made it that time. Maybe... I mean, a third of the population in the US has a gun. Not that many of them have, like, concealed carry permits or anything. It's not, like, the most common thing in the world. Okay, so what does his note actually tell me? Northwest? Well, yeah, that's the buildings I've been trying to get into. I don't really understand how the destroyed buildings are that good of cover. Clearly. This whole section is honestly a lot of luck. It wouldn't be that bad if I wasn't on the highest difficulty. Okay, thank God. Okay, so his advice actually worked. Wow, okay. Well, that's fine by me. That's honestly fine by me. I got doctor's bags, I don't care. As long as I can forward the story, I don't care.
Hold it right there.
Simple enough. Run hide.
Move him.
I'll take
I
this
didn't come
from
to
here.
hurt anyone.
I'm...
Well, with concealed carry people, we don't show our gun. You have to be looking for it to know that it's there.
Welcome.
And in all honesty, knowing that people around you have a gun mean that no one's going to shoot your place up. So if someone wants to come in and shoot some place up, they're not gonna go attack a place where they know that everyone has a gun, because they know they're not gonna be able to do anything because they're gonna be dead within a few seconds. Who keeps firing at me? The boomers. One of the factions in the game. I've already dealt with the first of the 5 factions and couldn't get their side quest to work, so we're just forwarding on.
Hello.
So we're gonna work with the boomers, and we're gonna make them like us. You have to get a special permit in most states. Some states don't require one, but most states do require you to go get a permit, which requires you to take like a training class and pay some money. And then you just have to basically have it to where it's hidden somewhere
You're the
where
outsider.
people can't immediately see it. It's nice though because it provides a very
Ages
effective
ago,
means of
long before I
self-defense. It
was born,
saves
we lived underground.
defensive
Everyone
gun
had
ownership
guns,
in the
but the
U.S.
overseer
saves
wouldn't let us
about,
explode
or it
anything,
stops
not
2
even
to
a hand
2.5 million crimes per year. Are you not going to finish talking to me? Well, isn't that exactly what needs to have to happen? Did it work? I have no idea what just happened. I got a snow globe.
Ages ago, long before I was
Okay, there we go. We got it to
lived
work. That's fine.
underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Okay, I think I glitched the game here. Because he's not going on with his discussion, and this is one of the easy options. Well, this is just annoying. Thank you, Bethesda.
Ages ago,
It just works,
long
right?
before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns.
It just works, it just works.
Explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Yeah, this is glitched. Fantastic. So we can't do that option. That's an easy one. That sucks. God, that's the easiest option, too. Until my medicine skill's up higher. There's another easy option, but my medicine skill isn't high enough yet. I'd rather have a gun on me. So I've trained with it for a long time.
You're back. When you walked off in the middle. Wonderful.
No, it glitched on me. It's not my fault. I didn't want to walk out on you, but the story glitched
Ages
on
ago,
me.
long before I was born, we lived
It
underground.
doesn't surprise me because it's
Everyone had
Bethesda and it
guns,
just works,
but the
right?
overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
There we go.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
I've heard your story about
Here
50
we have
times
prospered
now,
and multiplied.
because I've played
Here
this
our
game so
mighty
many
guns
times.
destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach.
You know, until I came here, but
Well,
just saying.
Until. But. Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
Yep, I know. We're gonna find your bomber so
And
you
that is
can
our
rain
story
death down
so
from
far.
above, which is kind
For
of
this
awesome.
last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, running hikes.
Yep, I've heard that about Canada. You guys have a lot
Savages.
fewer
This is
self-defense
our
rights,
destiny.
sadly.
I'm pleased that you listened to.
You guys still have more than some
Perhaps
countries,
there are
though.
details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
So be happy. You got more than like the UK does.
Now that you know the story of...
Skip through all this.
That's right.
Oh, I should have used his speech challenge. I will try to help you. Now they accept me. Fantastic. Yeah, you guys have more rights for that than, like, the UK and stuff does. They can sue you if they do anything. That's terrible. I think some of the US states allow that. Like, I know that, like, in maybe, like, California, the burglar could probably sue you. That's terrible, though, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a little bit absurd. You can't even use martial arts. That's just ridiculous. 'Cause in most US states, you're allowed to use whatever force you feel is necessary to stop a threat. Now, yes, we have a lot of mass
I know Mother
shootings.
Pro is letting
That's
you want.
terrible.
Don't apologize. I don't know.
Alright, am I still allowed to help them? Okay, I need to up my medicine. Do I have a medicine upping thing first? I kinda doubt it. Oh, I need to read that. Yep, unarmed increased by 3. Okay, I have no way of dealing with that, unfortunately. We'll be back here later, then. Yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous. I didn't know you guys were that restricted. I thought you still had some right to self-defense. Maybe not the same as in the US, but... it's actually very surprising. That's completely ridiculous. Like, a few US states are like that. But in the most part, in the US, if someone breaks into your home or your car or whatever, you're perfectly within your rights to kill them. And you probably won't get in trouble for it. Especially if you're a woman. Because in the US, if you're a woman, you can basically claim sexual assault as the reason why you did anything, and you're going to get away with it. That was what our concealed carry person taught us, or told us, not necessarily taught, but told us.
I hope Pearl knows.
I am looking for ways to make myself useful. I will help you as much as I can. Wait, is there something else I can tell him? I cannot. I didn't think so. That was weird. Well, honestly, the hardcore mode part hasn't done that much to me yet. Because it's not really hurting my stats that much. It's like, yeah, the dehydration's a bit of a threat, but really, the others are not causing much of a problem. which I'm legitimately kind of surprised about. It's really just the very hard difficulty damage change that's affecting me. Other than that, this isn't really doing a lot to me.
So you're the out. Hey there. What
I'm here to help you. Alright, so we got a couple side quests we can do. That sucks you have to rely on the police that much. Like, that's not what I hear about Canada. It's not what our media tells us. So I've always heard you guys are a lot friendlier to people, to one another, and to other people in general. Okay, take the doctor's bag because I'm sick of being unable to walk properly. It's starting to get a little bit annoying. Yeah, it's a Fallout game. It's just Fallout New Vegas. Which is a Fallout game, and it's my probably personal favorite Fallout game. But we're doing a hardcore challenge run, beating the game on hardcore difficulty. Hardcore very hard difficulty, for that matter. With additional limitations of only using the .22 caliber pistol. And not being allowed to recruit any companions to help along the way. Oh, that is the Crimson Caravan. For some reason I was thinking that was McCarran Air Force Base. Let's head on in and forward the story just a little bit. This one is a lot of back and forth, fast traveling and stuff. Not really all that interesting.
McLafferty's a hard.
Oh wow, it's past 11 o'clock. I've been going for a long time for a Wednesday night. Probably gonna be calling it soon. A little bit late for a weeknight.
You should go talk to Blake or...
I will go talk to the person. Unfortunately, fast traveling does use up your stats. So a lot of fast travel can actually hurt you. It can cause you food and dehydration damage. I mean, you're probably not going to lose much on sleep, but that's about it. I need to get my medical skill up, though, so I can actually help the doctor. I need to level up one more time for that. Because like I said, we're not going to do this just the super easy way of just meet every faction and move on. We're going to try to play somewhat legitimately, because it would be too easy otherwise. Okay, yeah, this is Pearl's Barracks. Why did the other door not work? That's just dumb. I still feel like you guys are probably friendlier than a lot of the U.S. But yeah, that is interesting to hear about. You guys are not quite what the mainstream media tells us. It's interesting because I've heard things like that from parts of Europe. People in England, the Netherlands, Spain. As well as parts of Eastern Europe, the more Eastern, former Soviet parts of Europe. They've talked about things that are very different from what our mainstream media tells us. It's interesting to think about. But I bet you guys are probably still more friendly than a lot of the US. Especially our, like, bigger cities and stuff. I think once we finish this quest, I'm probably going to call it a night.
Have you seen her? The redhead.
She feels the same way. Boomer outfit. Yeah, once we get at this will be like a 3.5 hours, so... Probably going to go to bed soon enough. Yeah, that's all... Yeah, man, that's all crazy to think about. Yeah, like I said, we don't hear about that kind of stuff here. We're given a very different perception of Canada. Yeah, man, you're in the same time zone as me. But I'm trying to get back into going to bed at like a reasonable hour. Just because I'm starting up my new job in a couple weeks. Want to make sure that I'm sleeping at a more like a normal human being. And not like from 1 a.m. to 11 a.m. or something. Gotta change my sleeping schedule back to something more normal. I know, like, one of the guys that follows Snickle, he's up ridiculously late sometimes with some of his streams, like till like 2 or 3 a.m.
How's your boomer friend?
I just don't see how people can do that, because that's just too late for me. I haven't really done that since, like, college. And even then, I rarely was up, like, that late. That was just a little too late for me. I like to be asleep by 1 at latest. I'm working in medical research.
Welcome to the Crimson Car-
She'll take it. But I'm going to be working in medical research back in South Carolina. Glad to be going to a state that I want to be in. I mean, there's some things I like about Ohio, like the idea of being able to buy liquor in the grocery store rather than having to go to a separate store for it.
I've heard that Securitrons...
Someone streaming an MMO for 3 days straight. Wow.
Have you spoken?
I mean, if I were to stream for 3 straight days... If I were to do that, it would be... It probably wouldn't be commentated. It would probably just be video, like the video and the game audio for 3 straight days. I would have a chance at that, but I still wouldn't want to try it. Because I know some people do, like, subathons and stuff. Oh, great. So now we gotta wait. Some people will do, like, you know, subathons and stuff for, like, start out going for 8 hours, and then every certain number of subscribers you add an extra hour to it. I know that that's mostly only viable on, like, Twitch and stuff.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
It looks like you already met her before I walked in.
It's great to meet you as well.
Medical research,
I'm glad you
like
made it out here.
drugs
You're
and
even more
devices
stunning
and
up
stuff.
close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay
Running
if I hang
trials
around here
on
for a
it,
little
stuff
while,
like
so
that.
we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would.
It can
I'll
be
have you set up with
interesting.
some quarters with some of the other
Hopefully
women.
my new employer is a lot better than my old one.
McLafferty.
Thank you for getting Janet to... Like...
Alright, quest completed. Yeah, I've never gone 3 days without sleeping. I don't even think I've ever gone 24 hours without sleeping, unless I was maybe sick or something. A subathon would be fun someday if the channel got big enough. I just don't really see it getting to there, but, you know, you never know. Maybe. Maybe someday. Alright, guys. With that, I've been going for almost 3.5 hours. A little bit under 3.5 hours. I think I'm going to call the night here. But this challenge is actually not going too badly. It's good talking to you guys, and it's not going badly. I mean, we've already gotten one faction's completely done because the game's being glitchy. The second faction, we're in progress. We'll see what happens for the other three. The Brotherhood's going to take a while. The White Gloves, I don't even remember. The Great Khans might take a while. I don't know. But on Friday, we'll be streaming Borderlands 3. No stream on Saturday. I don't know what's going to happen next week because it's going to be the start of moving stuff out of my current apartment to my new one. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks, Invisible. Glad you enjoyed. And I will see you on Friday.